Okay, folks, this will be a challenging one. Let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's going to be a tricky, but it should look nice, hopefully. Yeah, folks, I'm really missing my partner, Luigi. I'm always saying that, I know, folks. I know I'm a little bit repetitive. I just get lonely, folks, and loneliness is a killer. You know, folks, it's deadly. It's not just unpleasant, it's fucking deadly, and I'm trying to get Channel 9 to save me from chronic loneliness. No, I have no choice. I haven't had a friend for decades. For nearly 2 decades, I haven't had a friend. I really miss my partner, and I really need him. Even if I could get back with my so-called friends that I used to have, I still would feel lonely because I'm not with the one I truly love, Luigi. And I'm trying my hardest to make these demos really appealing. Let's see how we go here. This is what we got. Who magazine, otherwise known as a Who What Where. But we're not photocopying celebrities today. We've got this article here, a solo retreat. Solo? Loneliness? Whoa, didn't notice that. We're trying to get maybe this section here. But I've had enough of a solo retreat. I've had enough being on my own. I don't need a solo retreat anymore. I'm sick of it, folks. I'm over it. But I know I can't change it without Channel 9's help. And I know Channel 9 are not to be relied upon, but what can you do, you know? What can I do, folks? Yeah, looks interesting. Not quite what I'm after. Maybe a little bit less on the horizontal. But I'm really missing Luigi, and it really hurts my feelings, it's very hurtful, folks. It's very, 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 very painful. But these demos keep me busy, give me something to do. Even though I'm not rich, I just got declined at the POS terminal on Monday, and I have to wait till pension day tomorrow, which is Thursday, to get some money back again, to get some more money happening. So yeah, you think that's what happens when you're disabled and you're alone and you're on your own. It's not a good thing, folks. That looks really interesting, but it's not quite. I was hoping to enlarge that off, but it's not. It's going in this direction. Try and just. I think I've got to move it across. I've got that resting up against the dock feeder as a guide, which will really help, hopefully. But I'm really lonely, and it really hurts to be away from the one you love. I know that TV channels don't typically find my stuff particularly newsworthy, but I have to try, and I have to try, and I have to keep trying, folks. So that's come up looking quite interesting, intriguing. Looks a bit crooked. That looks a bit crooked, unless that's the way that it was. I really pick on details like that, folks. I do wonder. I do think maybe I could slide it back a bit. I know most people seem to have their social life together, although actually there's more lonely people than you'd like to know, folks. That you think that there's less of them, but there's quite a lot of them. This is on an angle. I don't like that. But basically I'm really lonely, and it really is a difficult life to live, being by yourself or not being in satisfactory company, like wanting to be with a certain person and not being with that certain person. And for me, that's Luigi, and I need him, and I feel like I need him like I need food or air or water. I really need him, and I just can't seem to find him. And I tried looking for him on social media, and I never found him. And I just ended up in a flurry of tears looking him up on Facebook, and he wasn't around. And I think we got what we want. And he wasn't around, and I got really upset, and I burst into tears, and I was really in a flurry over it, folks. It was really a flurry of tears, but I don't even know his surname, folks. His exact surname. I know it begins with B, and it's like Benedict. It's the Benedict sort of a name. Benedictio, I've forgotten, because I haven't seen him since 1992. But I really miss my partner. I really miss Luigi, and it really hurts. And I just wish Channel 9 would have a heart and try to get us back together again. It's a love story, folks. It's a love story. Can't you see that, Channel 9? It's a love story. Don't you want a fucking real love story? Forget about Married at First Sight. That's not love. Let me just tell you something. Married at First Sight is not love. It's just a fucking dumb show that you think that's going to pull the ratings, and there's all this drama and fighting and bickering and the occasional flash of lust, but even lust can't survive Married at First Blight. I call it Married at First Blight. Sorry, I have no respect for that kind of shit. And yet you won't air a real life love story, one that's true and that's real. And I don't know. What do I need to do to fucking get my work out there, folks? That's the question I ask myself. I try my best as a person living with disability, and I just can't seem to get anywhere, folks. And that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can do a switcheroo. This is probably going to be a good one, actually. This tree is going to look really nice as a centerpiece. But I'm really missing Luigi, and I really need to get in touch with him. So I'm trying my hardest, even though I'm disabled and I have a really tight budget. I have to make sacrifices like having one shower a week instead of one shower a day, washing my hair once a fortnight. So I do make these kind of sacrifices, and that's come up looking quite nice. I think we can now call it quits. That looks really good. Gotta go.